Hey, this is Uncle Mark in the mothership with a 3-string cigar box guitar. Yeah, 16 tons. This originally a Merle Travis tune that Tennessee Ernie Ford made famous. And the way I want to do it is the ZZ Top way. I really dig the way they do it. This is a 2-chord song, folks. This is a B and an A. Alright, there's a couple of little tricks to it, so I'll just go through that and then we'll discuss what I'm doing and all of that. So you say a man's made out of mud, a poor man's made out of muscle and blood, skin and bones, a mind that's weak and a back that's strong. You load 16 tons, and what do you get? Another day older and a deeper dead. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I sold my soul to the company store. Alright, that, folks, is the whole song. Now, tricks. So, what are we doing, really? Got a G, D, G, cigar box guitar, G, D, G. So, G, chord, at the first fret there, that 0 fret. 1 is G sharp, A, important chord in this song, just remember it's 1 down from that dot. B flat, B, that's the other chord in this song, so it's kind of between the dots. So what I do is I think here, put my fingers and use my pinky with a helper finger or third, and go. And that's kind of this whole song. But to know where you're at in here is B, A, B, you need to know C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A, B flat, B again. You got a B up here. And that's where this little trick comes in that goes. And I never saw the ZZ Top version where they did that, but there's a couple of versions where they do that, and not ZZ, but other artists. And I really like this little trick. It's very much a Stray Cats type of... Right? It sounds just like that in many ways. So it's a... And that's where a B note is. And you know, how do I know where this B is? And we're going to digress a little bit. On this D string that's open, so it goes D, and at the first fret, D sharp, E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A, B flat, and B. Now I know where a B is. So if the song is in B, I know that I can go to that note and immediately hit a B. There's also a chord shape built around this note, right? So if you put your finger, your first finger on that B, and then you put your third finger on this F sharp and this F sharp, and you remember that shape, you're just kind of the shape below the 2 dots right now. So it would be a really good idea to start thinking B to B. To be able to move back and forth across the neck. Once you get away from this bottom section, you really start moving into the guts of a guitar. And this is where I think, you know, people like to play, is up in this area here, this lower register, just lower than here, not necessarily up this high, but in this area. And that's where a lot of your tricks come into play. So like I said, I've got a loop going, and it's just the B, A, B, A. See, it's just like that. I'm going to turn it down a little bit. So that way we can fool around with this. Now this note here. Well, this is in B, A, right? So A would work. If that's a B, then that's an A. A, B flat, B. Now, this is your spacing of your fingers. If you're good with pinch harmonics, you know, you can do that in there. Any of those notes work. And you're right in here, working off of this B, but you're working down to the A. So your B, A, and your E, D. So I'm going to just play around with 4 notes, just 4 notes, and solo through this thing. You know, folks, that's all you need to solo, okay? Yes, you can get really elaborate, but, you know, I believe in the less is more, and, you know, use picking dynamics and pick attack and harmonics and things like that to get your point across. The idea behind a solo is really to give the singer a break, and I don't believe in being too busy. I try to stay not so busy in my soloing, because you can certainly sit there and just do that. Right? So there's nothing wrong with that. That's a cool way to solo. It's not about the notes, it's about the spaces in between the notes that are the most important. In my opinion. There are many people that will disagree with that, and that's cool. That's all you guys, and you know, you disagree, that's fine, but you know, it's the way I feel. Sorry, I got a cold. The little trick. So you're up here on the B, so if you know, we're in the upper register now, so anything past this G right here is the upper register to me. So G, G sharp, A, B flat, B. So I'm just going to take these 2 notes, B, and that guy right there, whatever this guy is. He's a D, D sharp, E, F, F sharp. So I'm just going to take these 2 notes. Those are the first 2, so get your fingers ready. And then your first finger is going to jump to the D, and then you're going to jump to the E. Okay, there's your jump. Now you're going to get your pinky here on the F sharp, and you're going to move to A, B flat, B. So you're going to go. All right, so that's how you're going to play this thing. So it's fingering position and looking for these dots. So just remember, you're in between dots here. So it's in between the dots. On, lower than a dot. Use those dots. So it's a. Yeah! That's how we get this thing going. Anyway, that's how I see this song. There's many ways to play it. There's many different adaptations you can make to it. Johnny Cash does just a fabulous job on this. Yeah, of course, Tennessee Ernie Ford is who made it famous. So it's got a good history. It's a really fun tune to do. If you want to play with other folks, it's really easy to jam to because it's really only 2 chords. So enjoy this thing. I'm doing it. I'm really enjoying a lot of this. I like bringing in all kinds of different things. having a lot of fun with this tune, man. So thank you so much for your request. This is Mark and the Mothership. Please help support us by using the donation link down below. I want to keep this channel ad-free, and I want to keep the content free. And for that, I request for you guys to help me out here in the Mothership. It takes a lot of time to process these videos, and it takes a lot of time to learn these songs and figure them out, and it takes away from other profitable businesses that I have. So thank you so much for all your donations down there. There's a link. It's a paypal.me/Uncle Mark Tips. Thank you so much for everything you guys do for me. I really appreciate it. Sharing on social media, all of those wonderful things. So thank you so much, and we'll see you next time.